Yeah. I'm him signing in on y'all. Yeah. You know, man, like I say, man, I bring y'all stuff that don't nobody else bring y'all. I talk about stuff that don't nobody else talk about. And like I say, that's what make me unique. That's what make me special, boy. I'm something special now. Wind that back. I'm something special now. I'm something special now. Yeah, I'm special, man, because I bring you stuff and I see stuff that other people don't see. Let's talk about let's wind the clock back and let's talk about some stuff that happened here a while back when COVID hit. You heard me? As you see, when COVID hit and people were sitting at home drawing them free paychecks, they were sitting at home drawing them free checks. Every job in the planet had a for we hiring sign in the window. Y'all didn't notice that, did you? Just think back. Man, when COVID hit, every job in the planet had a we hiring sign in the building. You can blindfold yourself and throw a rock and hit a building, hit a company that's saying they got a we hiring sign in the window. Oh, everybody hiring then. And on top of that, you know, they had up under the we hiring sign that if you have a felony on your background, we do not use that to to determine our decision on hiring you. Straight up letting you know we hiring felonies. Okay. If you can hire felonies then, why you can't do it now? Oh, you go for a job interview now. Oh, you got felony, oh, we don't hire you. And see, this is where your dirty government should step in. And see, there's a lot of people with that job that could have a job. Oh, but they just ain't hiring you because they don't want to. It's not that the job don't need help. It's not that the job, you don't qualify for the job. No. Oh, you got a felony and we ain't hiring you. But when COVID hit, oh, you didn't have no problem hiring nobody with felony then, did you? You even had a sign. You even had a sign in the window saying you hire felonies. So that's what I'm saying. You know, the unemployment rate is a shame. You got so many people that's in charge of stuff that don't know how to run nothing. Now, what the government ought to do right now is go and look at the unemployment rate. Okay, that unemployment rate can be fixed if the government was to get on these people that has companies and say, look here, you ain't hired. You need to change your policy on people that got felony, because we have seen that you will do it. And when COVID hit, you had signs in the window saying that you hire felonies. Oh, it wasn't no problem. So like I say, if you can hire them then, you can do it now. You know, that just show you how dirty this world is, man. That show you how dirty this world is, man. And like I say, a lot of people they don't have a job, and that's why they go out here and commit crimes. They don't feel that they're important to the world. They don't feel like they even exist in the world. They feel like nothing to themselves. But maybe if these jobs start letting them be a part of something, maybe crime will sort of slow down a little bit. You'd be surprised that some people that got felonies who basically almost just done gave up on life and turned to a life of crime. Do you know if they could get a job, you know what that make them feel like? They feel like, man, they just got accepted into a college. That's how good they will feel about themselves if they get a job. Now, that's not, I know all of them not. But come on, man, how we gonna ever find a good one if we don't just give everybody a chance? But yeah, you can hire them then, and when COVID hit, you begging for a felony. Oh, but all of a sudden now you can't do it. Go go for a job now. You got a felony. See what they tell you. Oh, your background didn't check out, so we can't hire you. Your background didn't check out. You feel me? And Walmart's the biggest scam crooked job in the planet. You go in there, you American, you go up in there, oh, they run your background, they don't, in the background, don't check out. Oh, we can't hire you. Well, we can't hire you. Oh, but you can hire a legal alien, no problem. You can hire a Chinese that don't got no green card or no paper, done snuck over here, no problem. You can hire an Indian with no green card, no paper, no problem. You can hire Mexican, no green card, no paper, no problem. No, you know why you hire them with no problem? Because, see, they get to be over here and work for 5 years and don't have to pay no taxes. So that means that the job that hired them, that job is the one responsible for paying their taxes. So if that job is the one paying their taxes, that job is the one that getting their income tax check back at the end of the year. See, y'all didn't know that, did you? And see, some of them got 3 and 4 kids. They getting a nice income tax check. So that job, if that job is paying your taxes, that job file them taxes at the end of the year, and that job get your income tax check. Look how many illegal aliens they hire, and they getting their paycheck at the end of the year. See, they make money off illegal aliens. They getting their income tax check. See, us Americans, you ain't finna get our income tax check at the end of the year. We get our own check. But see, that job, they love hiring illegal aliens because they getting their income tax check at the end of the year. Yeah, y'all didn't know that, did you? You know, and something else I want to touch on too. Back when that y'all remember that when the PPP loan thing and all that was going on, right? Okay. Every time you turn on the news, you had some black person up there that done busted for the PPP loan fraud. Okay. Let me explain something to you. That wasn't what it looked like. Okay. They got the black person picture all on the news and saying he stole the PPP money and all this. Okay. That black person in jail. He can't explain his part. He in jail. So whatever the news say, everybody gonna believe. But at the end of the day, that wasn't like what it looked like. And I'm gonna explain it to you. A lot of people fill their income taxes out electronically. That means they fill it out electronic, they fill it out online, okay? Now, these people, what they was doing, they was stealing these people's information and signing them up for a PPP loan thing, right? Okay, you black, you doing your taxes online or whatever, okay? But these people behind the screen are stealing your information and signing you up for a PPP loan, okay? Now, when they send you your message back telling you how much you getting back, and they telling you getting back $1 million or you get back $250,000, what black person gonna turn that down? Even though he might know it's a mix-up somewhere, even though he might know it's a mistake somewhere, but he ain't finna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. He just gonna wait and see if he gets that much money. So boom, next thing you know, they done sent you $250,000 to the black person's bank account. Shoot, he ain't finna say nothing. Okay, now later on, there come the feds. Want to bust this person for the PPP loan thing. And the black person, he don't even know nothing about this. He don't even know nothing about it. He know he ain't signed up for no PPP loan. But what I'm telling you now, he can't tell the TV because he in jail. He can't tell the world because he in jail. But the news gonna plaster it all up over the news. Oh, this here person stole a PPP loan and he's in jail. This and that. He claimed he had a business and he had such and such employees. That dude ain't did nothing. These black people ain't did nothing like that. They ain't did nothing like that. But that's how the news paint them out to make it look like that's what they did. All along, all they did was honestly fill out their tax thing electronically. And whoever behind the screen was stealing their information and signing them up for the PPP loan. Okay? Then they tell them, whoa, you getting back $250,000. Okay, but 10%, you owe us 10% of that $250,000. Okay, black person ain't got no problem giving you 10% of it. And they getting this much back. Now look how many people that they did like that. These people, the one that they need to be going after is the one that was stealing these people information and signing them up for a PPP loan when all along these people thought they were just filling out their taxes. But no, they sitting up here, there's people still, and the thing about it, when it happens to you, you like, how can I explain it? They bust me and said I stole PPP money, PPP loan money, All I know is that I ain't did nothing. All I did is fill out my taxes. Well, they know that's not no excuse. I mean, who gonna believe you if you took the money and you spent it? Who gonna believe you? You know, ain't nobody gonna believe your story that you don't know nothing about it. Ain't nobody gonna believe your story that I didn't fill out no PPP loan, man. I just filled out my taxes and they told me this what I'm getting back. Well, ain't nobody gonna in the world gonna believe you got $250,000 back and you didn't know that you didn't know something. They're not gonna believe you. So that's how black folk get caught up in this stuff and they didn't know. But at the end of the day, come on, man. It just ain't in our nature to get no money back. If somebody tell us you get back, you know you ain't supposed to get back about $300, and they tell you get back $250,000. What black person gonna say, man? Hey, hold up, man. I think y'all made a mistake. I don't think I'm supposed to get that much back. Ain't no black person finna do that. Ain't no black person finna do that. And like I say, the one that was behind the scene pulling the strings, they know black person ain't gonna turn that money down. But like I say, I just hate to see. It was a sad thing to see. And like I say, what I'm telling y'all, nobody else ain't never told y'all. I told you I'm something serious, boy. But nobody ain't never told y'all this stuff. And you ain't never heard nobody do a story on this but me. And like I say, to this day, and until now, everybody that seen back then when them people were getting busted for that PPP loan, nobody never explained to you what I'm telling you now as to what really happened. What really happened. No, them folk wouldn't, they wouldn't intentionally stealing no PPP loan. They wasn't intentionally doing it. Like I say, somebody behind the scene was stealing their information and filling them up, signing them up for the PPP loan. And like I say, they was sending, like I say, you make a nigga shut up when you show them some money. Okay? Once you send a nigga and tell them you gonna get back $250,000, you gonna get back $3 million, what nigga gonna be stupid enough to say, hey man, I think y'all made a mistake. I don't think I'm supposed to get that much back. No. What that nigga gonna do is be quiet and see if it really happens. And then when that hit his bank, oh, you know, that's that. You know, but at the end of the day, what a nigga thinking is that, well, I know I ain't did nothing wrong. Shoot, I just filled out my taxes. But all along, he didn't know that these folks is taking his information and signing him up for a PPP loan. Yeah, so just to let y'all know that, because there ain't nobody never broke it down to you like I did and showed it to you. Explained it to you, talked it to you, coached you to it, and walked you through it. Nobody ain't did that, man. But yeah. But getting back to these dirty jobs, these dirty bastards, like I say, they were begging for a felony back then. They even had on the application. We don't. If you have a felony on your background, we don't use that to make our decision on as to employing you with us. Thank you. Oh, but you can't do that now. Why you can't do that now? Why come now you showed us that you can hire felonies. But now you can't do that. You see what I'm saying? This is a dirty, dirty world, man. This is a dirty world, man. Oh, you ain't got no problem. You got no problem hiring a felony back then. Oh, but now you go up in there now with a felony. Well, your background didn't check out, or either they just won't even contact you back. You know, you sitting there waiting to hear if the folk gonna hire you. They see something on your background, and that's another thing I can't stand. A dirty bastard, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, you got a felony, we hate you. That's the way they come off. It's like this: if I got a felony, why you can't call me and say, hey, sir, we can't hire you because you got a felony? Oh no, what they do, they just don't answer you back at all. And a lot of jobs do that. You know, if you wait on the decision for them to hire you, if you got a felony, like when you go in there and fill application, they run your background, they'll tell you they'll be getting in touch with you. If you got a felony, they just don't even call you back at all. That is so stupid. That is so, I mean, I just want to spit in these bastards' face. I mean, you don't just call a person back and say, hey man, you got felonies, we can't do it. I mean, like I say, I was a manager at my job, and like I say, and when I would get people to hire, I take them in there to personnel office and they fill out the application, you know, and I'm sitting here, I need help, and I'm sitting here waiting to, go back in the personnel office, Hey, what about that person that Paul been working for me? Oh, their background didn't check out. Wow. And I'm pretty sure you didn't tell them because the person came back and asked me, hey, what about my job, man? I ain't heard nothing from them yet. Let me go in the personnel office and see what's going on. But yeah, I think it's so stupid and childish not to even contact people back. You act like all people got a felon on the record. Oh, you got me. They pausing. Oh, you don't even contact them back. Yeah, I know some people that got felons on the record don't deserve a second chance. But what about the ones that do? What about the ones that do? You just can't turn everybody around. I mean, just because you got a felon, God give us a second chance. Because if God didn't give us a second chance, we wouldn't be here. So if a person committed a felony and he's still him, then that means God gave him a second chance. Why can't you can't? Why you can't? I mean, you can tell them at least, look, we're gonna hire you. You got a felony, but you're gonna be on probation. No, it's a probation thing. That means we're gonna be watching you. We're gonna be seeing how you carry yourself. And then and don't, just because a person got a felony, don't be picking on him. Don't be picking on that person, trying to push him to do something, to snap, and get rid of him. But yeah, man. Just want to stop in and let y'all know that, man. Because like I say, nobody ain't never brought that to you. Nobody ain't never told y'all that ever since COVID left. But yeah, like I say, every last job in the building, they couldn't stand to know that folks sitting at home drawing a free check. They couldn't stand that. Oh, every job dude, I could get in my car and I could count probably 100 we hiring signs before I go to the store and come back. I mean, that's just how many buildings had we hiring in the window. Oh, and felon, no problem. We don't use that to make our decision. When can you find I wish I could have kept one of them applications and kept it for the future purpose and snapped and just kept it and show y'all. Man. But yeah, these jokers now, now you got a felony now. Oh, we can't hire you now. Oh, we can't hire you now. But yeah, that's just going to show, man, how dirty this world is, man. I think I'm going to name this video, How Dirty This World Is. Some type of way, something to that. It'll come to me what I'm going to name this video. But yeah, I mean, it's just a shame, man, how evil people can be. And like I say, those guys that got caught, and them people that got caught that PPP loan, they were set up. It wasn't like it was. And like I say, they really can't defend themselves because they took the money and spent it. The only way they could have got out of that or what they saying would have been innocent if they wouldn't have spent the money. But come on, man. Somebody will give you $1 million, $2 million, $250,000 in your bank. You finna go shopping. Come on, man. That's just natural. But no, since you spent the money, they're gonna prosecute you. And that's just where it is, man. So you can tell what I'm saying is true. I mean, that's just straight up real. Somebody drop $250,000 in your bank account, you really ain't finna ask too many questions. Only question you gonna ask is, shoot, what mall am I gonna go to? But yeah. And that's it. And see, that's another thing that the courts should have considered. If you supposed to be an honest judge, you have to put yourself in that person's shoes and put yourself in your shoes. Okay? Put yourself in their shoes and see what you would have did the same thing they did. Come on, man. Somebody drop a quarter. You ain't got nothing. You broke. You living from paycheck to paycheck, and somebody drop $250,000 in your bank account. You mean tell me you finna call around and find out, hey, I got $250,000 in my bank account. I don't know how I got there. Hey, police, this police station. Yeah, I got $250,000 in my bank. I don't know how I got there. Come on, man. Who gonna do that? You got $250,000 money dropped in your bank account. You finna spend it. And see, this is something the court should have took in consideration. It say, well, shoot, man, I know if somebody drop $250,000 in my bank, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay? So at the end of the day, you know, that will give the person a chance in court. But no, you take judges who make decisions and they don't even try to put themselves in that person's shoes before they make the decision. Oh, they just go along what the DA got. They just go ahead with the DA got. But like I say, to be an honest judge, if you're going to be honest, you need to put yourself in that person's shoes and see, did you have a choice at that moment? And I don't see that's having a choice by being black. When somebody drop $250,000 in a black person's bank account, he ain't finna, you know good and well, he not finna try to find out where it come from. He just gonna go to spending, okay? And like I say, the people that were behind the screen that was doing that, filling them out, signing them up for the PPP loan, they're the one they should be trying to find, because I'm pretty sure each one of the black person that they caught told the same story. And by each one of them told the same story, and that story is, so I just filled out for my tax, man. They sent me a letter, message back saying I'm getting this $250,000 back and all this. So I'm pretty sure all of them told that same story. And by all those people tell that same story, you should know something's going on. But no, they so dirty, they ain't gonna take their story. We gonna lock you up and make you pay the money back. No, if we believe your story, then you scot-free. You ain't got to pay the money back. But no, we're going to hold you accountable so we can get that money back out of you. Even though they know, they believe them what he said. They believe these black people that, hey, somebody, I just signed up for my taxes. I don't know why they told me I'm getting that much back. See, everybody, all them people probably told them that same thing. But no, the state, they're going to hold them accountable so that and make them pay that money back. Yeah. But anyway, that was just something I thought of, and I thought I'd bring it to you because nobody else ain't brought it to you. But I'm him signing out.